just going to stand here and marvel at this beautiful foil-covered potato for a minute whilst people come on. I am officially live. I'm officially live. Right, I'm going to start covering this potato in monster clay. Let's do that. Just going to be doing that. Hey, hello people. People are arriving. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi. How's it going, everyone? How the devil are you all? Hi. You're so awesome. But thank you. That's very nice. Spat it. Hey, Maximus Dork. How's it going? Hello. Hello, hello. Hey. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I'm going to keep saying hello, because everyone's so polite. I'm going to be polite back. As you may have gathered from the thumbnail to the stream, I am sculpting a head of this beautiful, strange monster creation I'm going to make for the next video. So it's, yeah, this is going to be the sculpt of his head, and then I'm going to turn him into a puppet. This is the, yeah. So how's everyone doing today? What's it like having plushies of your cool creatures? Very cool. It's it's weird. It's weird. The idea that there are plushies of things I have made out in the world in people's houses is surreal, but lovely. And hey, where's my lumpy boy gone? I think my kids were playing with him. Where is he gone? Hang on. Should be sat pride of place. Can you see him there? Yeah, there he is. Should be there. This is the first stream you ever watched of me. Well, welcome. Well, welcome. Just a kind of chilled prop building sculpting stream. I'm just going to be making this little fella out of clay, and then not today, but once. So I'm going to sculpt his head today. And then I'm going to make a plaster mold of him and pour him. And then make the rest of his body probably out of furniture foam or something. He's going to be quite big. A few feet tall. I don't have a name for this monster yet. I do not have it. He does not. I know roughly what the sketch is going to be, but I do not have a name for him yet. Anyone who might have watched the streams last week, I was making a sequel to the Don't Feed the Birds video. The streams are still up, by the way. I left them up on me channel, but this is a different video. I've gone sideways. I'm still working on that, but I had a different idea of one I want to make, so this is for that. It's about I don't want to give too much away, but the idea is, I mean, I could give the whole idea away, I suppose. Like if you ever wake up in the middle of the night and need a wee, and you're wanting to go to the toilet, but you hear a strange noise, or see some moving shadows or something. This is the little guy that might be making those strange noises or making those moving shadows. So that is. There's name suggestions. His name should be Pontapos. I hope that's not a naughty word you made me say. See the Thing poster in the background, and now all your videos make sense. That is quite right. That is damn right. I mean, what other poster was I going to have behind me? What is that puppet? Well, like I say, he is the little fellow that is going to be sitting on my toilet at 4 in the morning when I need to go to the toilet. It's as simple as that. Little toilet friend. A little toilet friend. It's a bit like your Sleep Paralysis Demon and Me music video. A little bit, yeah. Only I'll spare you my awful singing this time round. Hello, is the stream finally working? It's hopefully. I mean, it was working last week. 2 of the 3 streams worked. So hopefully this one will work. Who knows? You love the Sleep Paralysis song. Thank you. I liked the song. I just didn't like my singing. but I thought the song was quite cool. The Toilet Fiend is a good name. Basically, what he is a good name. What is my favorite character I've made? I really like Grumbo. Grumbo is cool. I like Grumbo. My favorite character is, I always say Breakup Buddy because I love Breakup Buddy. Breakup Buddy, or I always say Breakup Buddy because it's the right answer. Maybe Burrow. I quite like Burrow. Right, so I have a little sketch. This is basically what I'm drawing. Probably a bit more this guy. But yeah, look, he's all sitting on this particular one. But he sat on the toilet when you came around the corner. And yeah, that's about as far as I've got so far. Always wanted to make monsters ever since you saw your tutorials, but the latex allergy gets in the way of it. I mean, only if you want to make latex monsters. There's plenty of other ways of making monsters. Silicone rubber is another good alternative. It's a little bit more pricey, but craziness. Can I tell you what you're making? You just joined. Yes, I'm making... I like the name someone suggested. Apologies, I've forgotten who. The Judge. The Toilet Fiend, let's call him for now. The Toilet Fiend. A little fellow that's sat on my toilet when I go for a wee at 4 in the morning. Basically. That is the idea I had last night when I was walking the dog. Hello. Hello. More people coming in. Hello. At the moment it looks a bit like a weird dog head, but we'll fix that. It's not going to be a weird dog head. Hey, well, how's your day going? My day's going alright. I'm a bit sleepy today. But other than that, I'm good. How's your day going? This is the reason I don't leave my room at night. Well, exactly. That was the thinking behind the stream. The video. Hang on, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Missed the deer from the Christmas grotto. He was so beautiful. I don't actually know what happened to the deer. I think the deer might have gone in a skip because I think he fell apart during filming. It was not a very well made puppet, that one. I liked the deer, but it was not very well made, and I'm pretty sure it fell apart during filming. So I think that might have gone straight in the bin. Profile title looks like it is a creature from Trevor Henderson's Big Charles? I know Trevor Henderson, I don't know Big Charles. Is that what? I don't know that monster. I'll have a look. I shall have a look. Glory to the man of teats. Why, thank you. I'm assuming you're talking to me. And I will take that glory. I will take it. It really looks like a dog. Well, it does at the moment. It does look very dog-like at the moment. I agree. But that shall change. Also, it's from the side, which doesn't help. I mean, not that it's probably going to look much different from the front at the moment, but it does look very dog-like at the moment. I agree. I'm not going to argue that point. I think you're right. But we'll work on it. It'll look less like a dog as it goes on. No, it looks like a horse. I mean, horse, dog. Yeah, whatever. It looks... I agree. But we'll get there. Goodness. I might have to open my door, actually. It's warmer than I thought it was, okay? Hang on. That is warm. Oh. You're an art student studying fine art, however you're going into prop design as a future career choice. Do you have any tips? I don't know that I do. I've never worked in the industry. I've just done it as a YouTuber. So I don't know. I can't probably be much more, very much help. I guess branch out more than I do and use stuff other than just latex and clay would be good advice. Seems like a really interesting, like the actual career of it would be amazing. But yeah, I just make weird monsters in my shed. I could give you advice if it's specifically about working with latex and clay. I would say don't build puppets the way I do for actual films. That would be some good advice. There you go, that's some advice. Don't do that. Can't wait to see what video you're gonna make with it. Well, it's gonna be toilet themed and nightmare themed. Sorry, I'm just finishing my coffee. It's gone cold now. There we go. Right, now I can bring some energy in. All the energy. Oh no, it was decaf. No energy. Aren't they all? What? Toilet themed? I haven't done a toilet one in a while, right? Okay. So this is the beginnings of the weird horse head creature. So I was thinking for the bottom jaw. I mean, it does look a lot like a horse, doesn't it? Really is very horse-like. Even more so than the sketch. How do we make you less like a horse? Is that more like a horse? I think that's more like a horse. Be less of a horse. All the things you do to make it look less like a horse makes it more like a horse. Problem is, the clay is still a bit warm, so it's not very solid just yet. Nice horse. It's not a horse! Damn it! It looks like a horse, but it's not a horse. It is a friendly... I mean, the sketch looks a bit like a horse, right? Look at that horse. It's fairly horsey. See? Kind of done this bit. There. Now I need to add the jaw. But, I mean, the jaw will make him look less horsey. And the nose. I don't know if you know much about horses, but they don't tend to have human noses. So, that helps. That's going to help. It's a person horse. It's... yeah. Right. What can I do whilst the clay is cooling down? I suppose I could cut this, give him a bit of a jaw. I mean, even with the jaw, he looks very horse-like. It's just a horsey guy. You don't think horses sit on toilets? Have you not toilet trained your horse? My horse sits on a toilet. So creepy and so cool. I love the idea. Thank you. I mean, this is just looking more and more like a horse. I feel like this guy get bullied at monster school for looking so much like a horse. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna work. Will the horse have a lot of teeth? Yeah, maybe. I'm either gonna go with loads of really sharp, pointy teeth or no teeth at all. I don't know yet. I don't know. See how I feel. See how the mood takes me. I'm not convinced about this wire contraption. Professional prop building. Professional. Use the most professional of techniques here on Will McDonald's YouTube channel. How do we mowing? I'm terrible at saying usernames. Hello. How you remember? I don't know. Did you get membership gifted last stream? There was a very generous person who gifted some memberships. Maybe you got hit with a gift membership. Would be my guess. I don't know if I foil it as well. Does it want to hang over? Does a bit, doesn't it? It wants to hang a bit further past. You do a lot of teeth lining the mouth like the C. Pirello, Steven. That's probably what I was thinking. I like where your head's at. I think that's probably where I was going to go. Just thinking how to make this giant horse look less like a giant horse. I think everything I do makes him look more and more like a horse. Co-working whilst you sculpt. You're a good background video. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I feel like an old man. I can't see anything. These are covered in clay. That's not much better. Where are my other glasses? Are they in the clay? They're probably in the clay. It's a B1 battle droid. It does look like that, doesn't it? Oh, now it has more clay on it. What? Did I mix the clay with my glasses again? Is it hard for you to not make SCPs? I have a theme. Do you reckon nose or just nostrils? I was thinking nose. Actually, I did the nostril option on the thumbnail, but I'm thinking I might go nose. But it does also look like a horse in the thumbnail. Okay, well if it also looks like a horse in the thumbnail, then I suppose it's going down the right. As long as it looks like the thumbnail, then that's what we care about. Are you going to stick just to the wire? Debatable. And is the wire then going to stay in place? Problem is, when you sculpt them in this clay and it's still quite warm, it doesn't really stay where you want it to stay. So I might need to prop the bottom jaw up of something whilst it cools a bit. Is what I tend to do. Where is materials list? He is in my laurel hedge in the back garden, hiding still, as far as I'm aware. Hiding from the law after viciously crossbowing me. He's still in the hedge. Every time I go out there, he yells abuse at me till I disappear. I mean, he still looks pretty horse-like, but at least he has a bottom jaw. What's exactly the right height to prop that up with? You? You are... There we go. I don't know if you can see that. If it looks like a horse, sounds like a horse, and weighs the same as a horse, it's probably a duck. Agreed. It's definitely not a horse. If it looks like a horse, give it horse sounds in the editing of the video. Just for no reason. That poor jaw is going to fall off. Well, not if I prop it up, as I have done. I don't know if I can make the angle a bit wider. No, I can't. Hang on. Right. Just rotate. There we go. See a bit better now. I also might unpin that comment because it looks weird. Don't want it there. Is it going to be a hand puppet or string? Hand puppet. It's going to be a hand puppet. So this is going to, can't see from that angle, it's going to be kind of awkward to operate, but yeah, somewhere along those lines. Looks fairly horsey still. Yeah, as someone said, the sketch looks kind of horsey, right? So that's fine, that all fits. On a scale of maybe to certainly, how big are the chances of you falling in love with this creature? In the video or in the sculpting process? Because in the sculpting process, too late. It's too late. But in the video, maybe not this time. You might be shocked to hear. Maybe not. It's propped, but it's not holding firm enough. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it's gonna stay together. Looks kind of like a bird now. Looks a bit more birdy, but we're not finished yet. Needs to be more up there as well. Right. Okay. Needs more of like a weird over the top. Because like his smile needs to go really high as well. It's a happy chap. So he has a nice big smile. There we go. That's better. He's happy. He's happy to be sat on my toilet at 4 in the morning. He's happy about it. He beat me there. He can sense my frustration, and all of this just makes him a happy chap. Bring back Mr. Peaks, Skinny Sam, and the rest of the Space Circus episodes. Someone mentioned Space Circus the other day. I don't know that I would bring back Space Circus. I enjoy bringing back Lumpy Boy, but I don't know if I'll ever make if I'm honest, if I'll ever make a sequel to Space Circus. Oh no. His jaw is not holding together very well, but yeah, something like that. Okay, he's looking a bit better. That's a bit more how I wanted him to look in the first instance. He's happy. He's a happy guy. Getting somewhere. He's looking a bit less horse-like, and I agree, he does look a bit more bird-like, but that'll all change with the shape of his jaw. Horse energy is not gone, but it has lessened. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. We're de-horsing him. Excuse me. I'm quite a noisy drinker. I have our first offering for the thank you hole. Thank you very much, Hit Pigs. Welcome to being a channel member. And I am going to make your offering. Oh, it's latex. Where's my pen? That's a surprise. So, Hit Pigs. So this is the first offering to the thank you hole for this stream. So for anyone who is unaware, I must put your username into the thank you hole, which is very slimy, as an offering to the thank you hole to appease it so it doesn't go crazy. So thank you. And in it goes, and yeah, God, that is very slimy. So thank you for becoming a channel member. The hole is fed. Your name is now forever in the thank you hole. And thank you. Am I going to make the teeth animal or human? Probably, if I go for teeth, lots of like needle-like teeth. Bit like Mr. Bodale. The great thank you hole indeed. It's giving Little Nightmares vibes already. Oh, that's good. That's a good compliment. Thank you. I should put the camera in the thank you hole. Well, if you get the camera too close to the thank you hole, the radiation, the thank you based radiation it gives off distorts the signal. So that's as close as I can get to the thank you hole, I'm afraid. Hey, Ru, I have a question. How much clay does it cost to make one of your monsters? Well, it's a tricky one to calculate because the clay, monster clay, is mostly reusable. Like 90% of it isn't like covered in rubbish when I finish the monsters, the sculpts. So I can reuse most of it. So it costs a lot initially, but I now have 8 boxes of it, or tubs of it. Each tub was like 30-40 pounds, so I don't know, what's that, $50 or something? So it's not cheap stuff. But the clay itself, yeah, the clay isn't too bad. But then I have to make like a plaster Paris mold of each one. And I tend to not use standard plaster Paris. I use has it got a label on it? No. I think it's called Herculite 2, which is like a harder, more expensive plaster of Paris. So that costs, and then obviously the latex costs, and yeah. So the clay itself's not too crazy, but there's lots of other stuff that costs. What's my opinion on gore in films? I don't mind gore in films. Depends on the gore. I can't really do it for YouTube, but yeah, I'm not squeamish. So, yeah, I like gore, I guess. I don't tend to watch like Saw films anymore. I used to quite like that kind of film, like the really gory ones like that. I don't know, like the new Final Destination as well, I guess. I'll probably actually watch that because that was quite funny. But yeah, I don't mind gore. Even though this fellow is missing some of his proportions, he's still very handsome. Missing his proportions, he's perfectly proportioned. He is the most handsome and perfectly proportioned. See, here he is. Look at him. Those eye sockets are wrong, so don't look at those eye sockets. He needs a lot of work, but he started off handsome and he's remained handsome. He is still handsome. What a beautiful smile on a handsome young man, I agree. He is very handsome. And he has a smile that would make even the steeliest of hearts melt. Although I'm not convinced this thing's holding his jaw up very well. Very goopy and handsome indeed. He is. He's not a horse. He's now giving xenomorph from the front. Do you think? I mean, that's not a bad thing.
3, 2,
I mean, yeah.
1.
He looks slightly different from the front. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't complain if he's giving off cinema, but yeah. What's your opinion on making gore? How do you think of gore? I don't tend to put much gore in films, in videos, because YouTube doesn't like it and it gets demonetized. So I don't do much gore. If I'm honest, if you're asking for like techniques to make gore, then I am not the one to ask. Really, I've dabbled, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. There's another bee in here. Go away, bee. Can't you tell I'm streaming? Daddy YouTube says no gore for me. That's right. Watching this on your phone and PC. Didn't know you wear glasses. I wear glasses sometimes. I'm mainly wearing them to try and read the chat, because the chat's a little bit far away and I need them for the chat. But I have a ridiculously small nose, so they fall off my nose all the time. Have you gotten injured from messing with wires at some point throughout making your goofy creatures? I sliced my finger quite badly at one point from trying to cut some clay with a extendable knife, like a parcel knife, whatever you call them. Box knife. This thing. One of those. I was cutting through clay. I think I was cutting through clay with this. I don't know why I was doing that. It sounds silly. And my finger was on the other side of the knife. And you can imagine what happened. But I didn't cut any of my finger off. So that's probably my worst injury. And then loads of burns with the glue gun and stuff. What are you looking at? You're looking at a weird little toilet monster that, you know when you wake up, well, you might not, but when I wake up at 4 AM needing a wee or something, and you get up, and then you might hear a noise, or you might see a shadow play on the wall or something, you think, oh, I don't know if I want to get up and go for a wee, because I heard that noise, or saw that shadow. Well, this is the guy that makes the noise, or the shadow, and all he's doing is just sat on the toilet himself. So that's who this is. A happy guy having a midnight wee, and you stumble in and interrupt him mid-wee. So his head's gonna go in there. That looks a bit better. And it comes out a bit there. Goes in a bit there. And he will, this is not going to be his nose, but he will have some form of nose there. Okay. We interrupt him when he's mid-wee? Yes. Oh, I do. Interrupt him. Even weird monsters that live under your floorboards need to have a wee from time to time. 4 AM. Yeah, something like that. Why is he weighing in my pussy? Well, he's not a beast, he doesn't want to wee. He doesn't want to just wee under the floorboards, does he now? Creepy fella. Will this beautiful fellow be in an upcoming video? Yes. I was working on a just finding him hilarious. I don't think he's creepy anymore. He just looks friendly now. Look at him. He's so friendly. He's a friendly guy. That doesn't work. Right, we need to adjust. That's not working. Okay. Yeah, I was working on a sequel for the Don't Hug Me, I'm scared. I wish. Don't Feed Them video. The birdhouse one, basically. I was making a weird birdhouse thing that I got to a certain point with the other day. And then I was walking my dogs in the dark and thought, and then had this idea. And since that birdhouse video is going to take quite a long time, I thought I'd make this in the meantime. So this is, yes, the next video, I would imagine. What did you do today? Sculpt the demon. That is my day-to-day normally, yes. B, come on. You're so noisy. Can you go away? You're a wasp. Ah, I've got even less wasp in the face. Go away. Oh, I hit you with my stick. Go on, shoot. Ow. Go on. Go away. Go on. Go. If you sting me on stream, I won't be very happy with you. You have a fly swarm. Go on. This is not your sculpt. Will you please leave me alone? Go on. Get out of my room! Go on. There we go. Pesky bee! Right. The wasp is gone. He was attacking the wasp. He was. Put the wasp in the hole. Should in the thank you hole. How long does one video take? All production, editing, filming, sound, sculpting, etc. It's okay. The horse is safe, everyone. I don't know, like a month or two, depends on the video. The candy and food videos take a bit longer because there's loads of props. I thought this one might take about a month because it's a case of just like one monster. It should be quite an easy like shoot to film and then video to edit. So this one might be closer to a month. This one might be done within the month if I'm lucky. But yes, the candy ones take a couple of months. A month and a half, 2 months is normal. It's kind of like average. Need another sip. Delicious. Do my brushes ever get stuck together with liquid latex? They do, all the time. Is there any music playing really? I don't know if anyone can actually hear the music. Right, so I'm just gonna do some sculpting. You know, just gonna do some sculpting over here. Let's see, I don't like the shape of his head. Not sure on the shape of his head. Build up around this side, I think. It's coming along. Just to come out. It's better with smaller eyes. I really prefer him with slightly smaller eyes. It's alright, that could work. Yeah, we're getting in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. Yeah. I am mid-live stream. How much do your designs change through production? I tend to do a rough sculpt of stuff, and then rough sketch of stuff, and then I'll go into sculpting stage, and then once I've sketched it, I just kind of start sculpting, to be honest. I like designing in the sculpting phase, so this is the point when I design. As long as I have like a rough idea of what I'm going to make in my head, this is the point where I actually get to something that I like. So I design best in like 3D form. My drawing isn't the best, as you probably see from this thumbnail to this live stream. Only makes the most attractive creatures. Correct. You're damn right. Goddamn right. Right, so I wonder if that's gonna stay there now. Might be alright. Or is it gonna flop? The second I say that, I might leave it there for a bit longer. Second I say that, it flops. We should name him Daniel. That's we should. As long as you remember my name's not Daniel. Tense music for intense sculpting. I haven't really listened to the... It is, yeah, it matches it pretty well. I feel like it's the correct degree of intensity for what's going on. Just, I'm not sure about these eyes. Oh, this nose. No, too low. Too low. Lower. It's going to be sitting on the toilet, not coming out of the toilet. Not sure. Let's snap this nose off for now. Snap his nose off. Wasn't loving that nose, so we've removed the nose. We're going to go for a different nose shape. Is my clay drying up already? Oh no. I have to re-warm all my clay up. Did I finish the birdhouse? I kind of got to a stage with it. It's here. So I got to a point of it. It needs quite a lot more work. So But yeah, I got... Right. So that should be about in line with the top of his mouth. And then... doesn't go down too far. Why is his bottom jaw so long? Why isn't it? Because it is peak handsome. I thought everybody knew that. How do you do the hair if they have hair? I have a few different methods. I need to get myself one of those hair punchers, which is what I probably should do. But I'll probably just use some like cheap hair extensions or something, and then punch them into the latex with a hair punch thing. So you like punch individual strands in to the latex. But let's see if that works with the cheap hair I was going to get. Get a wig and call it a day. See, now the nose is too... It's not a creepy nose. It needs to be more of a creepy nose. The side profile is ridiculous though. I quite like the side profile. This is him from the front at the moment, as he currently stands. And this is him from the side, which I don't mind. The side profile. Yeah, I'm not won over by the front profile just yet. Opinion on CGI versus practical? Practical every time, obviously. I do really want to try, which I've kind of played with a bit, but I really want to try 3D scanning my monsters. You can get some quite good 3D scan apps now on your phone, and then dropping the scans into Blender and then animating them in Blender for like wider shots of like monsters walking about or moving about and stuff, because I feel like then you've built the practical model and you're scanning it in, so it's a physical thing that you're scanning in and then animating. So I might try that and see how that looks. And then maybe dropping the amount of frames so it even looks more like stop motion-y in the animation. But that is something I want to try. Hey everyone coming in. There's more people joining us. Hello. Hello. Because my neighbour is moving their bin. Keep it down. Tell I'm live streaming. Still not convinced with the shape of the head. It's supposed to go up, but is it wrong there? Is that the problem? Is that the problem? There we go. I think that's looking better. Right. Now, whoever said the jaw was very long might have a point. It might be too long. I don't know. Song name. The song name is White Vacancy. I think. There we go. If you saw that thing in my bedroom at 3 AM, you would panic. Wow, exactly. Imagine seeing it. Imagine going to the loo at 4 AM, 3 AM, whenever, and seeing this on the loo. And then you've got the video idea. And that's basically where this video is going. Make the jaw longer. I like the jaw how it is now. No, I'm probably not going to change the jaw anymore. I'm just going to add to it. This seems to have already like... Oh, this stuff's a bit softer. No, I'm going to build around the outside of the jaw a bit. Give him a bit more. A nice, emphasized smile. He's a happy guy. He's happy he beat me to the toilet. He's happy. He's happy. So basically what I'm doing is I'm kind of building the base form. So I'll get him to a point where I like the form of him, and then I'm going to start adding detail. I think I'm getting to the stage now where I kind of getting happy with how he looks as like a base thing. Still. Ooh, is that, I can't remember actually. I'm not sure about the whole eyes positioning. He'll be creepy enough. Give him some nice white eyes and sit him on the toilet at 4 AM. Do I have a voice idea for him? I do. I did some voice recordings last night when I was out on a walk, but I'm not going to play them back just yet because I'm still not 100% sure it's the voice I'm going to go with. If you become a member and your username gets put in the thank you hole, but then you cancel it, will the thank you hole get mad? Yes, the thank you hole will hunt you down, and I don't know. It's up for you to see. It will just insist on giving you back the thank you. It will return its thank you. It will rescind its thank you. It smells weird in here. More weird than normal. Is it the birdhouse? I think it's the birdhouse. It's because I disturbed the birdhouse. Now it smells. Where does he live? Under my floorboards. That's the plan. But he just comes out to go to the toilets. Limb Fairy was your favourite video of mine. Oh, thank you. I like that video. Don't often hear people mention the Limb Fairy. I just think that one was not that well received. I liked it. It's like a sloth peeing on the ground of the jungle once a year. Yeah, he comes out 4 AM every night to have his wee and then disappears. Disappears forever. Well, disappears till the next 4 AM. Do I ever feel the uncontrollable urge to destroy one of my monsters? No. Destroy. Why would I destroy them? I just want to love them. Always watch one of yours and then you don't pop up in my feed for a few months, so I kind of forget about you, and then the most beautiful things pop up on my feed like this. Well, I tend to make videos like once every couple of months anyway, so it's probably that's probably more the reason. But yeah, well, that's why I kind of like the idea of live streaming more regularly, because then I get to make stuff, even if it's live streaming, more frequently. Thought it'd be fun, and it's a chance to show you guys a bit more of like the process from start to finish. It's all my ASMR drinking done, I promise. So, when you have lips like bared back, I feel like he might. Peeled back lips. Let's try that, see how that looks. Like he's baring his teeth. I like that idea. Let's go with that. Let's try that. I'm just gonna kneel down. I'm still here. All these shavings. I'm still here. I'll check the chat in a minute, guys. Alright. I'm back. Hello again. Pikachu video scared you as a kid. I'm sorry about that. I promise I'm sorry. Do I sound sorry? No, I don't like the idea of scaring you as a kid, but at the same time it's quite nice that the video worked. And scared you. If that makes sense. How young are we talking, though? Because I don't like the idea of scaring, like, actual children. That makes me a bit sad. The monster clay figure will look marvelous. Thank you. I hope so. It's got like goofy. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Don't like that. Not a fan of that. A super chat's come in. Hi. Hi, Karina. 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 Damn it. I'm so bad at names. Hello again. Is he going to be sassy? He is... Yeah, I think he's going to be sassy. I think he's going to be sassy at the fact that I've disturbed him having a wee at 4 in the morning. I think I'm going to walk in there and he's going to be displeased. Well, he's going to be initially understanding, but then get annoyed at me for not leaving him to wee in peace. But I am going to, as is commanded by the whole, I'm going to put your name, username, into the thank you hole. So thank you, and into the hole it goes. It's fairly sticky today. And there's a Wormy. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Hang on, I need to put your name into the thank you hole as well. All the thank yous. There we go. There. Thank you. In the thank you hole it goes. Thank you. There. If you're wondering what I'm doing back here, I have some water to wash my hands because it's very slimy and sticky. There you go. Oh, hi Bill, how's it going? How's it going? Long time no speak. How you doing? Welcome. I'm not sure how to treat that lip. I might shave. I think it's reading weird because this lip shape. Something about that lip shape that's weird. Aha! That looks better. That looks better. I prefer that already. How's it going? How's it going? Who am I saying how's it going to? I'm just repeating the last thing I said. Hey, Class 8, how's it going as well? Hello, lots of other people. Can I tell you more about this character? Yeah, it's a guy that... little creepy guy that... You know when you need to go to the loo at 4 AM? You hear a noise, you hear a bang in the dark. And then you summon the courage to go up. Get up and go and have a wee. Well, this is the thing that's made the noise and is sat on the toilet as you walk in to go to the toilet. That's who this is. I'm very well, thank you, Bill. My thank you hole looks like a Dune Navigator map. Indeed. Thank you. That's where all the thank yous go. Deep into the thank you hole. Dookie Dan. Looking on the side profile. Yeah, I don't know. That's gone too far now. I say. I do reuse them. Yeah, do I reuse the monster clay when done? The answer is yes, as much as I can. You can like microwave it, and it feels all liquidy again. You have to clean it out and get all the rubbish out, but I use most of it again, which is good because it's damn expensive. Scalp reveal. I've been putting my scalp in the camera. Scalp! I hope it's a good scalp. My scalp is gonna make me famous. I'm still not sure about the nose. Every time I put eyes on it to test it, it kills me. I don't know. It's just... Oh no, I bashed into the thing. I mean, no I didn't. Don't need to do that. Yeah, I don't know about the eyes. I'm still not sold on that. They need to be bigger and closer together. So I don't. Yeah, I'm not sold on those. Maybe bigger nostrils. Yeah, I mean this is the kind of that was the one I was kind of leaning towards getting it to look more like that. I mean, these bigger eyes. Would that help? Would the bigger eyes help? He just looks too happy now. He seems like a happy guy. He didn't look enraged at all that I've stumbled in and watched him having a wee in the early hours in the morning. He just looks happy, which is probably worse. Much worse. Let's shave him. Let's give him a quick shave. Shave him down. Shave, 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 shave. This is satisfying. Super chat from Karina. Thank you very much. Just as observation, I realise you don't make that many female characters. Is there a specific reason? Not really. I guess because I tend to do all the voices. and I didn't want to do some kind of, I don't like doing the really terrible impersonation of a female voice, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have a reason, no. Most of them are kind of, I would say, genderless anyway. I wouldn't say they're necessarily... yeah, I don't know. No, I don't really have an answer to that, sorry. It's not a reason for it. But I shall say thank you and pop you in the... But thank you for your very generous super chat again. And into the thank you hole it goes. Go, nice and slimy again. Thank you. Okay, so a bit more of a shave. That's better. Just shave him here a bit. Shave away the side of his head. Shave away his face. A very close shave. Shave, 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 shave. This is the most satisfying bit of the whole process. Shaving away the clay from the sculpt. Oh, it's brilliant. Look at it peeling away. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's lovely. Where's me knife? To scrape to the bottom of this to get the soft clay. It's all cooling down a lot quicker than I thought it would. Always wondered, are you ever going to paint the inside of your workshop? No, I like it like this. Quite like the exposed OSB. It's cool. So no, I'm not gonna do it. Don't eat the shavings. I wouldn't eat the shavings. Please don't eat the shavings. Hang in there buddy poster is awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like that poster. Flatter. Or something like that. Too big? I don't know. Alright, let's try with the nostrils. Let's see. Let's give this guy some nostrils. See what he thinks. Might shave his nose a bit too. Give that nose a good shaving. Shaving the nose. Still warm. Shave this nose. Alright. Oh, see you later, Bill. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. Take care. It's more sinister than I intended. Yeah, I think I might give him pointy nostrils. Cool. And shave a bit from there. Something like that. Kind of pointy nose going on. I like this. Some more facial shavings. Somewhere. The back of his head needs to be like collapsed back a bit. Like that kind of thing. Yeah. Get in there. Get in there. Still quite friendly. I wanted him to look a bit more creepy. Oh, it's disappearing out of frame. Right. A bit more shaving. Bit more shaving there. Right, sorry, I haven't kept up with chat overly well today. I've been a bit preoccupied with my shaving. When did I first decide to make monsters? I mean, I guess when I made the Breakup Buddy, right? I can't remember. Was that not the first one I made? The first monster I made? Can't remember, to be honest. That would be my guess. Would he leave the toilet seat up when he's finished or put it down? I feel like he put it down. I feel like he's a polite midnight weir, toilet demon weir guy. I just can't settle with an eye placement I'm happy with. Because I've got his sketch for this one. Thinking he's starting to kind of resemble that bit. And the eyes are kind of there. Slightly further apart. But they're a lot bigger, right? I don't know. It's what I can't settle on. It's what I can't. Not sure now. It's the eyes that are making me lose confidence. I like the head shape now. I don't mind the nose so much. I think that's interesting, but it's the eyes. They need to be more on the side of the head like that. Is that the answer? Do they actually mean to be more like that? Make them smaller and at the sides of the head. I'll try that. Yeah, I like the form of the head and the nose, and it's just the eyes that are. I don't know. This is a very technical process. I'm basically just sticking around until I get a position I like. Hello, new people coming in. How's it going? Hello, anyone joining us? I am making a demon, a midnight toilet demon. Yeah, small looks goofy. I'm not going with that one. Maybe something like that. But then it looks goofy from the front. From the side, that kind of looks alright, but then from the front, it looks ridiculous. I can't get the eyes on this one. There's the wasp back. Told you you're not welcome here, wasp. Does he bring his own toilet paper or steal mine? Probably steal mine, I imagine. Does he need to be more kind of... Mate, this is hard, this one. I don't know. I really want it to look like the drawing, but does it need to be more like carved into his head? Ah, is this the problem? Oh, what have I accidentally done here? Now he's looking more like a horse again. He's looking like a horse skeleton. We're back to the beginning of the stream when he was a horse guy. Is that wasp back? Damn it, wasp. He's gone. Told you once, wasp. Leave this place. What have you got? Go home, wasp. Go on. Shoot. Go away. You're not welcome. Damn wasp. Coming in here, buzzing about. Stream wasp, indeed. Yes, stream wasp. Kind of enjoying the eye sockets. I know I've done a lot of empty eye sockets for my monsters recently. But I'm kind of enjoying that. Something, I don't know, maybe the teardrop shape's a bit too much. Maybe that's a bit too far. Stream Wasp just wants to be part of the thank you hole. Well, Stream Wasp will have to donate a super chat or become a channel member to become part of the thank you hole. there's something interesting in a socket that's not there. There's not it, but there's something interesting about that. Apologies, I'm not really paying attention to what the music's doing. That circle, I think you might be onto something. That's kind of what I'm thinking, digging this hole. Dig the hole first. I think... Oh, this tool is rubbish. But yeah, I think you might be right. I think I need to dig the hole first. Yeah, you might be onto something. Okay. Dig. Looking good. Use more shaving. What are the toilet frogs in Australia? I'm unaware. Do they come up out of the toilet? Sound great. Oh, something like that. That is looking a bit better. I mean, the stream camera doesn't really do it justice, but something like that's looking a bit better. Finally found your first stream. Yeah, well, I haven't been going for long. I did a few streams last week, and I'm streaming again today. I'm going to try and do a couple a week from now on. I'm enjoying them. So, you've caught one of the earlier streams. Just say. Yeah, I think cutting out the eye sockets is the way to go. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Then I might try the eyes again. Has the music stopped now? No. Just join, and what's this supposed to be? This is a friendly guy who is sat on your toilet at 4 in the morning when you go for your early morning wee. But he's already there. He's already beat you there, and he's already weeing in your toilet. He's already doing a big night pee in your toilet. And that's what he is. Have any... I've lost it. I've lost it. Have any of your creatures given you nightmares? No. I'm not scared by my own creatures. They're all lovely and friendly. Why would I be scared by them? They're all lovely. Nothing to be scared of. Just friendly creatures. Something a bit more like that. Again, the camera's not really doing it justice. It's really close wide angle, just makes it look even more ridiculous than it is. Does it look better on this one? I mean, it does look a little bit better in person. I think it's getting there. Still not where I want it to be. I think I need to build this side out a bit more. Right, I might need to take a break for 2 minutes whilst I soften up my monster clay, because the clay's all gone hard, so I have nothing left to sculpt with. So if anyone fancies sticking around and watching a bit more stream... Actually, hang on, I take that back. It feels like there might be some left in the bottom of this one that's still warm. Okay, we're safe for now. Will is the nightmare to the creatures. That's right, I ain't scared of them. Been locked in here with me. I don't know. I just can't get these eyes quite right. The sockets are deep in your drawing, like the detailing the edge of the mouth replicated on the socket might work. Well, they're actually in the drawing. I suppose I've got the sketch. I'm not spacing it on this one. In my mind, they were kind of like bulbous white, protruding eyes. But let's try some. I think you're onto something with the last suggestion, Sir Cobb. So let's try some kind of proud. Some proud socket detailing. Let's give the edge of those sockets some delicious flaps. Do I just do it on that edge? Or do I do it below as well? Fly it around, maybe. Just have a little weird eye out for now. Is he going to have teeth or just be a very gummy boy? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'm thinking either loads of needle-like teeth or gummison. Gummy gummison. Does he do this specifically in the UK, or is he an omnipresent entity who's always removing his waste? I mean, I feel like this particular guy just lives in my house, under my floorboards, but I feel like there's a whole network of these guys that live in everyone's floorboards, and they're always popping out about 4 AM to have their wee-wees in your toilets worldwide. I dropped something. What if we named him Big Jerry? Big Jerry Pooper. I don't know if he's a Jerry, if I'm honest. That doesn't strike me as a that kind of thing. Then the eye in there. Does look a bit better. Maybe again the camera. Let me do justice where we're looking. It's hard to tell. Something a bit like that. I mean, position within the eye socket, subject to change. What video will this puppet be in? It's going to be in a video... Oh, I poked his other eye socket in. That's fine, I'll patch that up with some clay. You'll never know that I've just pushed my way into your skull with my thumb. It's fine. That's it, fine, it's fine. So he's going to be in a video about me needing a wee at 4 in the morning. I get up, I hear a noise. It's alright, I'm still going to go for a wee because I'm desperate. And when I get there, this guy is having a wee on the toilet. And you might think that's all I want to share about the video I do at this point, or you might also think that's all I have about the video at this point, and I haven't written a script yet. And I mean, either of those answers could be correct. I'm not going to tell you which one, because I don't want to ruin the fun. But he's a happy toilet boy, and that's all he really is at this point. Ariel just caught the stream. I never usually see these lives. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, Lego lad. And that's very good use of your hamster emoji. No, that's not straight. You're not the same as the other side, eye socket. That's definitely not right. It's a bit bad. I can tell you just got members only. I'm feeling a lot more confident about it now than I was half an hour ago. I think it's looking better. So he's a polite toilet demon. Does that mean he can get angry or volatile if proper toilet etiquette isn't maintained? Like if someone forgot to flush the toilet before he goes, he gets mad? I mean, he probably would. I think he absolutely would get annoyed at that. Yeah, he'd make you flush, and he'd definitely flush himself. Oh, he's a flusher. Yeah, it's nearly there. I didn't shave as much on this side of his face. Something with the music. Did you go to uni at any point? I'm going to the UEA next year. Ah, that's near me. Very nervous. I did go to uni. I did architecture, actually. I did at Westminster in London, and then in Oxford Brookes. In Oxford, obviously. Uni's great. Uni was... It was great. I mean, I was very nervous when I left. It was very daunting when I first went, but you know, everyone's in the same position, really. Everyone's in the same boat, and you'll make friends, fun, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's a very different experience, but it's great. I miss it. And the UEA is an awesome uni, so you'll have fun at the UEA. And Norwich is great. Yay, Norwich! Your friends at Westminster. They love it. Yeah, I liked Westminster. Westminster was great. And you were at Goldsmiths. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I liked Westminster. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna close my office door because it's cold again. I'm still here. Yeah, Westminster was fun uni. Although living in London as a student, I found was very expensive. Why does this creature look rather silly? I hope you mean handsome. Not at all silly. Look, he's so handsome. So handsome. Especially on that wide angle lens. He looks absolutely handsome. Ah, what's going on with this camera? There we go. But yes, doesn't really do it justice, the camera. But he's getting to the point where I think, like, if he was painted, if he was like made of latex now and painted and given the wispy hair, he'd look quite creepy, which is kind of what I want. So, yeah. Out of curiosity, a super chat. Thank you. Hang on, I will write your name and give it as an offering to the thank you hole, and then I will read your super chat. So thank you. Here is your username, and it shall forever be offered into the mouth of the thank you hole. Very slimy today. Just wash my hands. Hang on. Thank you for offering, and the thank you hole says thank you as well. I have appeased the hole. I can continue with the stream. Out of curiosity, does your work happen to be inspired by Tim Burton in any significant way? Sometimes I get his vibes from your videos, which I love. Well, that's a lovely compliment to say that my stuff reminds you a little bit of Tim Burton stuff. Or it might be inspired by. Because the stop motion, right? But yes, well, I love Tim Burton. I always have loved Tim Burton stuff. It's great. So yeah, I'd say I'd probably take a little bit of inspiration from his stuff. Yes, is the answer. I'm a big fan. Yes. And thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I don't mind how he looks. He needs a bit of tidying up. But I think the thing is, that's him. This is the sketch I was going to. You know, I don't think that's too far off. When you compare it to the sketch, what are we thinking? Like, I think the fact when he's made out of latex, that'll sell it, and he's painted an actual skin texture. He's gonna have gummy, drippy, goopy mouth. He's gonna have his hair, his wispy hair, and he's gonna be a bit slimy. I think that'll help sell him as a creepy character. Is it the forehead that's wrong? Is it the forehead that's the wrong shape? It's looking a bit like Ludwig from Bloodborne, very creepy. I can't remember which one was Ludwig, Chris? I can't remember. I mean, looking anything like any of the characters in Bloodborne is a compliment. But I can't remember which one Ludwig was. The Lego Lad, thank you for the super chat. I'm ready to be absorbed into your floorboards. Well, that is what shall happen. Thank you for your super chat. And oh, that is meant to be it. Hang on, starting again. I'm an idiot. You need to have a correct username for the offering to be legitimate. If I do a typo, right, ready for the offering to begin. There we go. Thank you very much for your super chat. In the thank you hole it goes. There. Yeah. Stick to my hand. Thank you very much. Why is his head so egg? Is that the problem? Is his head too egg? The fact he looks like a horse. Well, he does look very horsey. I agree. I think his horsiness cannot be understated. I wonder if the top of his head needs a bit of scraping. You think he's perfect. Thank you. I quite like. I think he's not far off. I just think there's something. He's bored. That's why he's so egg. But it's a good egg. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna slightly adjust the shape of his head. Ever so slightly. Only slightly. Only slightly. In a few places. That don't read very well. But yeah, I don't think he's far off. I'm happy with him. I think he's going to be a friendly toilet guy. Let's be honest. Basically, all of my monsters look a little bit derpy, right? They're not. None of them are full-on horror designs. They've all got a little bit of weirdness to them. I'll take that away. Or was that a step too far? Maybe make his head more flat. You think? Always add it back, couldn't I? Oh, can't go too flat because there is. Will he be wearing clothes? No, he'll be on the toilet. Everyone knows you're naked on the toilet, right? I mean, you might have pajamas. Exquisite pajamas or something. Does that need to be a bit reduced as well? Yeah. Yeah, and here. And here. Shaving, shaving, shaving off his scalp. I don't know, I think I've gone too far now. That's the only problem if you go. It's a tricky one. He's a tricky one. He's a tricky one. I'm sure the lovely liquid latex paint, lighting and content will sell the creepiness enough. Well, hopefully, but I like to start the point of creepiness to begin with. I wonder if the lip line's a bit weird as well. If this needs to be a bit adjusted. You can see too much gum. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just shaving away to try and get something I like. It's a tricky one. I think I might be getting to a point. Does he own a Fuddle Zone 7 or Game Decade 1? Definitely a Fuddle Zone 7. Who doesn't? Anyone who's anyone. Call yourself a gamer and you don't have a Fuddle Zone 7? just going to add a bit more on his head. I'm going around in circles a bit now. Oh, there's a new member. I need to. Hello, Daniel Disney. Hello, and welcome to. Oh, what did they bang over? Thanks for becoming a channel member. And now I must feed the hole with your name. Here's your name, and it goes into the thank you hole. Thank you very much. And in it goes. Slime is drying up a little bit. Still slimy. But yeah, thank you very much for coming over and becoming a YouTube channel member. All right. Build up the back of his head as well. And then I think thanks for joining with your son Josh Disney, who made his own hamster recently. I saw the picture of the hamster and tell Josh it was awesome. It was very cool. Very cool hamster. Milky, evil Milky. Indeed. Indeed. I have the mug somewhere. Milky, evil Milky. Milky. So, he looks a little bit interesting. This is, yeah, basically how he's looking. I like that. That's going to be the angle he talks at the most. So he's going to be, you're probably not going to see him straight on like that, but he's going to be this kind of thing. Chatting from the side. Probably more like that. So, I'm thinking he was supposed to look like this. This one. And I'm not sure I have the sculpting talent to make him look any more like that drawing than he does now. So I think, and the only thing is, could I reduce his cheeks a little bit? I think I'm getting to the point now where anything else I do is just going to make him look worse. Oh, that helps actually. Having said what I just said, I'm just going to shave his cheeks a little bit. Give him a little bit of a light shave. There we go. Shave that bit. It's all about gentle shaving. Gentle bone shaving. We're going to shave his bones. Fundamentally shave, alter the structure of his face. Like all good shaves should do. We're getting there. We're getting there. Something smells burny in here. What smells burny? That's never a nice... What is that? Oh dear. What is about to catch on fire whilst I'm live streaming? I wonder. That looks a bit better. Yeah, I think I'm going around in circles a bit now. I think... Ooh. Get the shavings off. Smashy, smashy. Right, you probably don't notice much difference. I've just trimmed his cheeks a bit. But yeah, I think I might stick with how he is there. I think he looks interesting enough. I think once you put some hair on him, give him a bit of a... Give him a bit of a hair. And plus, the shape of his face is going to alter slightly. Once I've moulded him, poured the latex and got the latex out, the shape of his face is going to shift slightly. It always does. So I shouldn't worry too much about that. I think we might be getting to a point of a dead end. So now I need to start smoothing him out and getting him ready to mould. So to do that, I'd use the hot air gun, and I'm just tidying up as I go. Hot air gun and melt the clay and then smooth them out a bit, make him look a bit more smooth, and then I can go in and add some details, some frown lines and bits and bobs like that, and then make a plaster cast mould of him. So that's probably the next step, to build up that side so it matches. But I can't really use the hot air gun on film, and I'm getting quite hungry. So he looks gorgeous. He looks cartoony. He does look a bit cartoony. Maybe the bottom jaw is a little too big, or the mouth is a little too open compared to the drawing, at least. I mean, maybe that could be it a bit. I put a wire in there, so it's difficult to adjust the size of his jaw. I mean, that might be a point. That I could bring his jaw back a little bit. I might try that. The Weeing Horseman. That's exactly what he is. He's the Weeing, everybody's favourite character, the Weeing Horseman. I could adjust the shape of his mouth. Am I going to regret this if I snap his jaw off? Probably, but it's come off now. The jaw's come off. Do I need to move it back to there? Or was it best at where it was? I could just remove some of this and then slide it back a smidge. Only needs a smidge. This is what I say about designing whilst I'm sculpting. Yeah. That's made much difference, really. I need to trim out from around here as well. Nah. Looks like a Simpsons character. He does now. I hope this helps, so you're going to feel so guilty. Well, I'm going to blame you. If it doesn't work, it's entirely your fault. Not that I'm incredibly suggestible. We'll see. This wire is being annoying, but is that much different? Or is that basically the same as it was? I don't know. Was there, basically. So I haven't moved it back that much. Maybe you could go back a little bit. Like that kind of thing. Don't know. I think I preferred it how it was. Oh well. I can get it back to how it was, it's fine. It's not a problem. Like that. Well, let's get it back to how it was. Let's plug it back in and then I'll patch it up. It was worth a try, but I'm on wire. What are you caught on? Stop being a dick, wire. Oh, on wire. Stop being a dick. Something like that. Something. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I am going to take a picture of it. I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to go into Photoshop and I'm going to slightly warp it and tweak it and see if I can make it look good in Photoshop and then attempt to transition that to sculpting. There we go. There we go. That is my plan. Okay, so thank you for your help, everyone. I think I might start saying my goodbyes to everyone. How quickly. Say hello to the chat, and then there's no super chats I've missed, is there? No, good. So yeah, I think I'm yeah. Put the glasses back on because now I can't see the chat. So I am going to Photoshop him, make him look sexy in Photoshop, and then come back and edit him a bit more. And that's going to be the way I'm going to do it. I think that's going to be the way. I don't really know what I'm doing, but that seems like a good way for me to work. Okay, so goodbye everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna try and keep doing these streams because they're nice. They're nice to pop in and say hello to everyone. And thank you for joining them. If this is your first stream of mine, then hello for the first time. If it's not, then hello for the not first time. And I'll hopefully see you maybe later in the week. Okay, so thank you, and the thank you hole says thank you as well. So goodbye everyone, and thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye.